The other subject that you will have this year, well, your first year, is life management skills. I think that by far is the most useful one. In fact, if I had to choose one subject from all of the ones that I've done through the years, it would definitely be life management skills. Why? Because it teaches you real life problems and how to deal with them. For example, I remember you're going to have a whole lesson in self-esteem. Self-esteem is the way you see yourself. So, for example, I remember doing quizzes, I remember answering questions and learning more about myself than I used to. And then you will have another lesson in drugs, another lesson in alcohol, another lesson, I think it was in bullying. It's really interesting and you will learn a lot.
Now I'm going to talk to you about US history. American history is a subject that you do in the second year, and I think it's by far the most interesting subject of the dual diploma program for two reasons. On the one hand, you learn a lot of the American history, you learn all the most significant events in chronological order, and on the other hand, because it's very different from all the subjects that you have done until now. I mean, in the previous years you did life management skills, which is more related to your opinion, your self-esteem, knowing yourself better, and English, which was more about the grammar, writing, spelling, and things like that, more about English. But American history is related to events that really happened in the past. So, to do this subject, you will have to read the lessons and you will have to pay attention to the instructions, as in all the subjects you will have to do in the dual diploma. They are going to ask you like quiz, PowerPoints, presses, timelines, and any kind of presentations to explain more things about the American history. It takes a little bit longer to complete all the assignments because you have to read the lessons, but I think it's really worth it.
Then when you arrive to first of Bachillerato, you will have two subjects, government and economics, in 1 year, which means you will have the first half of the course American economics and the second half of the course American government. I have to say that these two subjects didn't feel really appealing to me at first because I study sciences, so economics didn't really attract me. But I have to say that I've learned lots of things that now are very useful to my life, and they ended up being really good. But the best part of American government and economics is that everything you learn is then applied to practice in your assignments. So, for example, in American economics, you may have to describe how the prices of fruit increase and decrease in a certain fruit shop, for example. Or in American government, as you learn the structure of the government, the Congress, and how all the American system works, you may have to write a letter to your people as if you were the president of a certain country and you are informing them of the reforms you're going to make. So it makes you see that everything you learn in the lessons is then applied to real life, so it has a use. And for me, this is the best part of these two subjects because it really shows you the purpose of what you're learning.